Right, welcome back, vwcoco. Seen it in a previous video, unboxing. Now, you've seen the thumbnail, title, what it is. But let's get cracking. Cleaned up all the bench, ready for this one. And we got Carmen here washing over my shoulder. Right, let's open the smaller one of the two. Right, welcome back to vwcoco. In this video is an unboxing, and you'll see in the thumbnail what it is. Just trying to sort out my home garage, ready for the big move. So we've got Carmen watching over me. Lot to sort out, but let's crack on. So our sponsors are HITBOX. Really appreciate them with their support. Right, let's crack on with the smaller one. Not only is an unboxing, it'll be review and the use of what's in the packages. Right. So, yeah, I had a message a couple weeks ago. We've exchanged details. And we've seen on one of my videos, HITBOX has done over 18,000 views. Right, so here we go. Welding Helmet Pro. So you can zoom in. There you go. Actually need a new helmet, so I'll be using this later on in this video, like I said. So I've got a couple more bits of welding to do on that old Savannah beige Beetle. Arthritis, but there we go. Been lucky with my sponsors for vwcoco. They've shown great support. Wow, right, so here we go. It's the Welding Helmet Pro by HITBOX. I'll put a link in the comments. Show you how you can buy it and I'll get some sort of discount codes up. Oh wow. And you've got all your settings inside. That's nice styling actually, like a character from Tron. Excuse all the VW stuff there, and yeah, trying to get stuff going. So here he is. Here he is. Here he is. It's the model HB-007. James Bond. Right. So it's self-explanatory. It's a long word for me. Whatever that means. But yeah, you can see. Used for MIG, TIG, just for grinding. Oh. And there goes the dogs. And stick welding, you know. So ideal. I'll be setting this up off camera. You don't need to see that. So there he is. Let's just have a. Don't even need to adjust head. I've got a peanut head, so yeah. Check out the settings. We'll give that a go today. Right. Thanks very much, HITBOX. As I said, I'll review it. I'll give my honest opinion, like I always do. I don't want to say, yeah, it's brilliant and you buy one and it's not for you, or etc. So, right. Here we go. As I said, you've seen it in the thumbnail what it is. Always gets pat well, always. So we had a lot of top packaging. HITBOX. And so this is the HITBOX 145A 4-in-1 possible MIG welder. Don't want to show any details, but yeah, there you go. It's gasless. So let me just take it out of the box. One good thing with these HITBOX welders is quite lightweight, you know, so carrying it around your home garage, or like me on many cars here, onto your driveway. Here he is, HITBOX M145. Yeah, nice and light. If it's anything like the HITBOX 2000 MT, wow, what a welder. What a welder that was. Don't know HITBOX, Chinese, but don't let that put you off, because the quality is just superb, absolutely superb. And they're light years ahead of us, so. Oh wow. Nice little portable one. Oh, stunning colour. Now this orange here is similar to my Carmen Gia. So this is the box. Plenty of packaging, like I said. And obviously it comes with the old instruction manual. Get to read that before I use it, obviously. Now, let's put this to one side a minute, see what the actual welder comes with. Usually if you buy one in the UK, look down machine wire, etc., you just get the welder, and you've got to pay extra for the wire, etc. I'm sure this one comes with wire, etc. So plug it in and you're ready to go. And usually the settings are set right away. So that is a perfect size. Nice and clean. Just simple little latch. Obviously it won't shut like that, just a little, and he clicks in. No, little. Wow. So, let's look at the front. Nice digital screen. We won't plug them on yet. I'll wait until we set it all up. But yeah, first thoughts. You can't miss it because of the colour. Brilliant combination with the black and orange. I just can't wait to start cracking on with this one. Nice and light. So, a unisex one, you know. Girls, they're brilliant at welding, you know. All you ladies out there. Or even me can lift that. Lovely. Right, let's move on to the other box. Wow, it's so portable. So if you've got a workshop, garage down the road, back of your car, and away you go. It's that simple, that easy, just to take it from place to place. Right, again, well packed. I will bring you closer what's in the package. Right, let's just go one by one. Oh, lost my thought there. Right, got the earth clamp. The stick welding. So again, it's a 4-in-1 MIG welder. You got your rods for the sticks. To clean off your welds. Nice little wire brush. Bob Ross needs that, I think. Oh, he is here, it's been looking. And we've got the actual torch itself. Now I've got a couple HITBOX welders in the torch. There's nothing but quality. I'm not just saying it. I've still got a Lincoln. I haven't used that for about 6 years. And this HITBOX gun is a lot better. 10 times better. The actual trigger is so responsive. But that's my honest opinion. So that's your torch, and it also comes with 0.8 wire. Here we go, 0.8 wire. Hope I've put the camera in the right position there. I know it's my workbench there, but on my own again today. So you just plug and play, ready to go. 0.8. You know, they do the 1 mil obviously, but I'll bring you back once we plug the welder in and set it all up. Yeah, just flipping through the instructions there. Obviously the lift TIG is extra, and I'll have a word with HITBOX, see if they can either send it to me, or I'll put a link up for the Amazon listing. But obviously MIG, flux core, MIG spool gun. Yeah, I'll be extra again. But yeah, it's a 4-in-1 as you can see. Arc, it comes with the sticks, like I said, I'll call it a stick welder, but that's the arc welder. So for the 2 out of the 4 you can use right away. And the lift TIG, MIG spool gun, I'm not too sure on that. You can see there, the wire goes into the gun. I'm going to have to look that up actually, because that looks pretty good. I know they do like the hand welding guns now. Obviously, it doesn't come with this box here, but yeah. TIG, obviously you need your gas bottle. Don't use stainless like that, so it's no good to me. I don't make my own exhaust, so. But if you do, this is a 4-in-1. Go for it. Right, so I've just took out the gun. Obviously it needs to plug into the plus. And you got your negative ground for the earth clamp, or ground clamp, if you call it that across the old there pond. Also with the torch you got your end nozzle. And a few welding tips. 5 welding tips. So again, it's always a decent length of a cable. Hard to say. Let's do a quick measurement of the actual length of a torch cable. But again, it's just, it even comes, yeah, it comes with a tip in there anyway, a welding tip, and a nozzle, spare nozzle. Again, so responsive. Right, let me just measure the length, so I know I'll get to ask that in comments. So we'll just go by the cord and not the old gun itself, the old torch. So 2 foot, 4 foot, 6 foot. Wow. So you got 7 foot of torch line. Wow, 7 foot. And it's so flexible, not like my Lincoln one, which is solid. It's, yeah, hard, but look, no damage to the wire. That is, that's impressive, actually. Again, for storing, wrap them up, no chance of damaging your wire. Off he pops into the box or wherever you keep him. Right. My review so far is blinking high. Take it that goes in there as well. So, right. Move that up and down. Oh, that's a flat spot. And turn to the right to lock in. Right, there and out. Line them up. That is solid. That's going nowhere. That's no chance of it falling out. So thumbs up. Easy as that. Right, should we plug them in? We've got some wire as well to go. We'll just plug them in and see what the old control panel looks like. And the sound of the fan. There's nothing... nothing more annoying than the old fan noise. Right, so at the back we've got an on-off switch. Again, that colour is popping. Right, what do you want to look at first? The front when we turn them on. Ready? Nice air flow coming out. Got a fan at the back. Oh wow, look at that digital. Woohoo! That is clear as day. Wow. It even says flux 0.8, which this wire comes with. Obviously, it's just 0.8 of wire or the 1 mil. Blinking hell, I've never seen that before. It's set at 136, 5.2 mm. So we've got modes. So do this. As for the stick welder, arc. I reckon that's that gun. Here we go. Look at it changing here, look. way. TIG and the old MIG, and that's your gun. And we'll leave them settings for a minute, but next we'll move on to the wire. Impressive. What I'll do before the wire comes on instant. Obviously it's set to your MIG, whatever you've last done. Now we'll turn them off and see how quickly the fan stops and switches off. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 seconds. There you go. Thought I'd just put that in. This is always a tricky part and annoying part of putting the wire. So push and push and twist. Usually, on the welders I've had in the past, you turn and that thread buggers up. That's nice. And we feed the wire in here, and release that, right. And it's set for 0.8 wiring on that wheel. Yeah, I've just got to thank HITBOX for the support, and all you people for watching, leaving your comments. Wow, over 2,000 subs now. Workshop wise, yeah, I've got to move out. Come on, really. Not been out there again for a week. That's for another video, right? Okay, it's always the same with wiring. Again, HITBOX 0.8. You can get 0.9 and 1 mil of flux cord, right? This is where now we unravel. Right, so there, snip off the end. Always make sure your wire is nice and clean, and there he goes. Whee! Come on, Coco. Wait. Can't tell me that don't happen every time. Right. Stay. Still with me? Alright. On. This is in real time. You can't miss that hole there, eh? That spring is down here. Stay, boy, stay. Now, what I tend to do with a gun is to hand feed it instead of pulling the trigger. So that's where some problems happen. Light's not the best. This is real time. There you go. There you go. Spring and lock. Simples. Yeah, hand feed. Right, I'll bring you back when I've hand fed him through the gun. It's a bit boring. Just a close up here, look. It's that front spring it feeds into. Then you got your wheel. And then another bit there with a wire feeds into. Got my gun nice and straight. then it's just a case feeding it through, and a bit of luck, you'll come out the other end of the gun. Alright, okie dokie, all fed through. We'll switch them on. Now if we need to adjust the wire, obviously the tension's here. Wow, ready? Just a little touch and the wire, whew, impressive. I won't do too much on it. That is perfect. Wow. We shut that one up because that's all pretty much set straight out the box. Now let's get some metal and start welding and see how this one performs. Right, got my metal set up. Now we're going to weld up some 1mm steel. This is the lower repair panel for the Beetle. 1mm. Right. Attach the earth clamp. I'll bring you in. I'll set up. On the helmet, it already had a battery and it comes with 2 batteries. I'm going to just overlap these 2 bits of metal. Right, we turn them on. What was he at? 136. So straight out of the box, we'll see if 136 is the correct setting. 50-50, I'm not too sure. Right. Helmet. Yeah, he's all working. Got plenty of light. Nope, that's not correct. He's welded, but that's... Let's go down 126, 125, 5.2. Play around with the settings. The speed of the gun was fast, so... And the helmet worked the treat. That sounded better, and I can see that's welded spot on. Now I won't lie, that welded like gas. The trigger sounds lovely. Bit short. Right, see what penetration we got on that. Blinking heck, that's going nowhere. Ready? Wow. You can't tell me that's not like the penetration there, like gas. It wasn't set right at the box for 1mm. So I turned it down to 125 to turn it down to 11. I ain't kidding you. Holy smoke. I got some welding to do this afternoon on the Beetle, and this is coming out with me. Wow. Marks out of 10. And I've just welded 1mm. Sheesh. I slightly Wasn't too bad on the 136. No, it wasn't really a hole for the metal, but I could tell by the noise and the speed of the gun that was setting was wrong. But absolutely, let's get that brush, get the slag off. Wow, I'm impressed. Not my welding, but with the welder. Bloody hell. That is smooth as a baby's bottom. Oh my God. Impressed. Just a quick weld. That is... I have no words. Wow. Wait, let's bring you down. Excuse me. Wow. Wait. So far, I'm giving it a bloody 10 out of 10. The gun, superb response. The length, superb. Easier to set up, superb. The wire, superb. The helmet. That helmet, I'm going to give it a 9.9 out of 10. 0.1. Because it should have come with 3 batteries, not 2. So no, really, that's a 10.10. Hitbox, absolutely superb. So we can go through the settings. That's the welding one, helmet. Go through the settings and see about the stick welding, you know. But honestly, let me just look on what price it is. We'll go from there, but wowee. I'm not well, the best welder. I'm just a home hobbyist, you know. For this, I'd recommend it. I will recommend it. Hitbox, absolutely superb. The digital dash, even the helmet, bloody hell, come on. Superb. There you got your instructions here, look. All the settings. But right at the box, you just see me set it all up. There you go. So I'll try the arc welding when I've got time, but absolutely superb. Right, let's get some prices. Right, start off with the helmet. I've written it all down. So this Hitbox Helmet Pro, Amazon for £40, is on sale at £36, but I've got an extra £4 off. And it comes to £32.40 UK. So that's $42 in the US. And that's next day delivery as well if you've got Amazon Prime, obviously. Now the HITBOX HBM-145 was $153. But currently it's down at £130. £130 UK. That's a £20 off code discount on there at the moment. So we're looking at $171. Now your wire alone is £15. That's about $18, $19. But overall, the results speak for itself. That was right out the box. Wow. Superb. I recommend this. Again, thanks to Hitbox. Thanks to all the other supporters, sponsors. Brilliant. So with that, I'm going to leave that here. And see you on the next one. Any questions, hit me up on Facebook, vwcoco, or in the comments section. But honestly, you can't go wrong with this welder and the welding helmet. Next, I would need some gloves. Come on, HITBOX, hit me up.